Hi, good morning. All wake up, energized, ready for the training. Okay. Thank you to Mr. Pang for co-facilitating this training. So what we are gathered, why we are gathered today here? We want to learn how to decision making and resolve conflict. So is it a normal thing that we do every day, decision making? When you are working in a team, do we have a lot of conflict? So what do you think? Conflict is good or bad? It's good. If we can settle it, we can resolve it. If it's bad, then we cannot resolve it. It will be bad if, let's say, the best friend become enemies. Okay, so that is what we're going to learn today. Yeah. Okay, this is our agenda itinerary. We will start with the icebreaker. Then later, we will be having our director, Mr. Lim Kaching, to come and give us a welcome and also an overview of our MCOE and WMS strategic plan. And what next, what we have for this year. All right. So every training, there is a learning outcome. So we are gathered here to achieve 5 learning outcomes. So first of all, we're going to identify what is our strategic, what is our plan. And secondly, all of us are middle level management here. And also we have our principal that is a management level. So why we are here? What is our role? Why we are so important to our school? And how we are going to work together? How are we going to make decision in a team? How are we going to resolve the conflict? So these are the key things that we are going to learn. And I'm also going to, it's not we, we are going to teach you how to identify ways to manage conflict at workplace and analyze and resolve conflict and come up with a solution in a very effective manner. So we will be sharing a few tools that you can take it back, and I hope all of you will be using it later in your workplace. Yeah. So now to wake you up, an activity. Yeah. But this activity we are going to do it in a group.
Sorry, interrupt you. How many of you are vegetarian? This is to prepare for lunch because we are preparing non-vegetarian lunch. For those who prefer vegetarian, please raise your hand. We will tap out separately for you. Calling once, calling twice.
No vegetarian? I thought there's one vegetarian. No.
Okay. All are carnivores. Good.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, now this we want to do it in a group of 5, 6, 7, a group of 7. So in a 7 in a group?
Yeah.
7.
8 times 7.
7. Okay, 7 people in a group. You just have to turn your chair to face each other. Find your group. And this is the group that you're going to stick together until the session ends. Yeah. Okay, are you in a group? No, oh, no enough chairs. We don't have enough chairs. Can take that chair. One chair. Enough. 7. 5. Yeah. 6. How many here? 6, 7, 7. 7. You want to join here, madam? They are only 5. Oh, they're only 5. Okay. So all of you in a group, yeah? When I raise my hand like this, or Mr. Pang raised his hand like this, means I want all of your attention. Your eyes are on me, huh? On us. Huh? There's a bellow. So this is when the session and or the timing and okay. So number 1 ground rule, when my hand is up, all your eyes are on me and only on me. And then what happened? Silent, okay. Fine, all right. Thank you. So now your job is to identify one leader from your team and send the leader to Madam Priscilla and Mr. Pang. Now. The time start now. Send. Leader. The leader can come up to collect your material. Collected. So all of you already collected your material? All of you already collected your materials? Yes. So now your time start now. Before that, what are you going to develop or create? The longest paper chain. It's up to you. I leave it to you. Based on your creativity, you can cut the paper, fold it, or whatever you want to do it. But you need to create the longest chain, paper chain. The time starts now. No. Chain. I must have a look. Must loop it. So this must have a loop, It must be a loop. Huh? A looping, huh? Because it's chain. Ah, yes, correct. Panjang aja. Ah, you strategize. But you only have 5 minutes, yeah? Ah, yeah.
You have 5 more minutes. You have 5 more minutes.
A chain must have a loop, huh? Loop. Chain must have a loop. The longest. Ah, yeah, yeah.
3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes to go. Two more minutes to go. 2 more minutes to go. We have entered our final minutes. Final minute. Last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 minutes. 9. 10 seconds. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stop, stop, stop.
Okay, come. Bring your chain and lay it on the floor here in front. Bring to the front. Bring to the front, yeah?
Do they have someone representing their their chain or write their name?
Okay. The leader have to stay with the chain, huh? The leader, yeah. Leader. Wow. Okay, the leader stay with the chain. From this line. This line. This is the line. Okay. Leave it. Okay, on the floor. On the floor. Don't pull. Leave it. Don't pull. Okay, can all of you leave it on the floor? Leave it on the floor. Leave it. Joshua, let go. Okay. Let go. The end, everybody let go. Okay, now we will have Mr. Lim to come and judge.
Sila will co-judge. Actually, the judge is for the longest, is it? Or most creative? Longest, only one criteria, not most creative, or last the test of being kicked around. Longest is quite straightforward, right? We have a winner. Got win. Is it all level? This one has somebody pull it back. Yeah. So we start right first. Is that correct? Yeah. We tape it down. So it's actually elongated. Dr. Kannaki, we do we pull it or we let it naturally? So The win. Because I must comment on this team. What are they thinking? Whose team is this? Sorry? Rise up this team. This team is this. Oh, the last. Is it the last? Okay. Okay, so create the longest paper chain using papers provided. So obviously it's not this team, right? Because our definition of longest is definitely not this. But if by visual, I think this team, what team? Team number 2. Okay, never mind. This team is the second team, right? Second, no, the third, third, okay. Third, actually, I think can see, right? Okay, the other one is this a chain? Okay, we disqualify this team lah. Uh, this team also we disqualify this team. Okay, I think this team quite interesting, right? This team, yeah. So immediately you can see the difference. Apart from being the longest, they are also a different pattern. Okay, maybe we invite before we pronounce the final winner. Maybe we invite this team like all maybe I don't know Miss Universe contest. We ask them to say something. Can we invite this team? Can you say something about your creation and why is it so different? Who representative of this team? Leader. Okay, Roy, come. Yeah, I have a question for you. Why is your chain so different from the rest?
Why is so different from the rest? Okay, actually this one we always do in our kindy side. We always we always teach our children to think more creative. So yeah.
Okay, so I think we have a clear winner in terms of by the criteria longest. I think by visual we can see but I also want to give. I mean, thanks for challenging them, but still I think I tend to agree. Right, it looks different. It's a chain. We cannot disqualify them. Uh, it looks different. Definitely, I think the creativity part kicks in. But I think having hear what Roy has said, right, I think it's very important. Sometimes you can see we think very linear, right? So creativity is when somebody say, okay, why don't we do it differently, right? Definitely, this is differently. So additional mark for being creative and different. And of course, you are the winners in terms of longest. Congratulations. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lim, and congratulations to the winning team. Okay, one thing that I wanted to interview Mr. Roy. What makes them the winning team? So how do you work in a group, and how do you convince all your team member to cut this?
Okay, first of all, when we want to start our job, our work, first is the instructions must be clear, which means I will divide into a few jobs to our team members. For example, just now, one of our teams is cutting the paper and also, yeah, stapler. Yeah, this is the most important. So they must really know their own job. Yeah. And the most important is work together lah. Okay.
That is their secret ingredient to become a winning team. Okay, thank you. You can go back to your seats. I just want to tell you this. The reason I didn't put any instruction because I want to see your creativity. Does and at the same time, I also wanted to see how you all come together and brainstorm ideas. The more when I give a clear instruction, then it will become so natural, right? You just follow instruction. But when the problem was given to you, and then the materials are given to you, and then we are saying that we have paper, scissor, and then masking tape and stapler. So how you want to use? Some of you have stapler, some of you have had a masking tape. Doesn't matter. So how are you going to use all these material that is given to you, limited material, but come out with the longest paper chain? That is the thing. But when I was walking around, then I was telling them, you must, when I saw Roy was cutting, then I said, must have a loop. I said, paper chain must have a loop. He said, don't worry, we will create a loop. And I was waiting for them to see. And I see the way you all strategize is very, very nicely done. But some of you started very late. Some of you started immediately. But this group really started very late. I was a bit worried earlier. That's why I went and then asked, you're still discussing? Then say, yeah. So that means they are giving clear instruction to the member, getting the member agree with their decision. Then when they start working on it, they did it very fast. Okay, that's it. So that is what we're going to learn today, how to work in a team, solve problem in an effective and efficient manner. Okay, thank you. Uh, okay, make sure you all sit in a group of 7. 7 in a group, yeah? Have enjoyed this session, case study. So there's no right wrong in this case study. We created this case study with assumption and we left it open. Lot of assumption you can make. So we leave it to your creativity, how you want to make your assumption. So that is the main objective of this case study. Okay, we will continue with staff conflict. Okay, the next. Coming back to this, I just want to summarize. When we talk about discernment, decision making using value-based approach, all you have to do is you need to, the barrier for discernment is emotional bias of conflict, pressure for quick result. So sometimes we are time constrained. We need to make an immediate decision. So most of the time we don't have time. So due to this emotional pressure, we straight away make decision, whatever come to our mind or whatever is convenient on that on that spot, on that time. Then number 2 is competing value. Just now we was talking about compassion versus accountability. So that's why we put that case there. So you try to compromise with both. And then cultural and organizational influence may cloud judgment. But in the, if let's say your organizational influence, when I talk about this, is the core value of the organization. So still remember what is our WMS core values? Okay, all together? Oh, okay. Okay, strategy to overcome this barrier is always mindful, always ask yourself, am I making the right decision? It's good to have a mentor, like Madam Rachel just now said, consult HR. So if you find the HR can help you, then consult them. And then do a collective discernment. Go back to Johnson Johnson. The CEO didn't make the decision alone. He bring his people together. So it's good to work in a team, make the decision. All right. Still remember the 2E of effective decision making? Effective decision and ethical decision. Okay, good. So good student. Huh? Okay, now let's go to the second part. This one we're talking about conflict management. Okay, now William James. What did William James says? Dr. Vicky. Deepening. Deepening. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Vicky. Attitude. Attitude is the most important. Most important part in managing conflict. So always remain positive, like what Mr. Pang mentioned. Okay, now, why conflict often rises? Why? Actually, I thought of doing it as a open discussion, but then later I changed my mind. Have different point of view, right? I want my way, you want your way. Everybody wanted their own way. So one body, the hand, left hand wanted to do this, right hand wanted to do something else. And then the leg wanted something else. What happened to your body? Torn apart. Okay. Communication with one another differently. Communicate with one another differently. So this is where we will ended up getting the information, but the way we interpret the information is different. You interpret it in different manner. The sender interpret it in different manner. So receiver and sender interpretation is different. Okay, depend large amount of time together, spend large amount of time together. Why this can be a conflict? Why we cannot spend more time with one another? What happened to husband and wife who are always together? Fight. Okay. Why we fight? Over caring, oversharing. Okay. Caring. Okay. So why this happen among colleagues? Boundaries starting to blur. So when the boundaries started to blur, so we will think that, hey, you are my friend. It happened to me. I forgot to I register myself for one of the conference, and I didn't register my friend. She's my best friend, my colleague. And when I told her, go and register, she got very angry. She said, you're supposed to register. You register, right? Why you didn't register me? I taken aback. I said, huh? I'm telling you now, why can't you register? No, when you are registering, you should register. You know, I'm very busy. So understand or not? So a simple thing, I didn't register her for the conference become a big issue. She didn't talk to me for 1 week. Okay. Okay, depend on one another to get the job done. It's a teamwork project. With a new curriculum, there will be a team teaching, so 2% will be going into the class. So what will happen? You will think that I will finish the work, and I will be thinking, never mind, you will finish it. Correct or not? That has always happened to me when I will tell my daughters, I said, Shaila, can you wash the dishes? Then if she's not around there, I mean, she will be upstairs. Then I will call my younger daughter, Isabel, can you help Amma to wash the dishes? So both of them already here, they will be waiting. So Akka will wash, then the Akka will be thinking the younger daughter, younger sister will wash. At the end, I will wash. Yes, I get very frustrated. So that is what happened. Depend on one another to get the job done. Have established expectation of one another that are not communicated, then not met. So this is another thing. Can you read another person's mind? If you don't tell, you expect the person to understand, to complete. It's very difficult, right? So sometimes your bosses will come and tell you, I don't need to tell you. By right, you should know. You not need to come natural. You are the MLT. You are the principal. Huh? So you get very frustrated. All these small things can lead to conflict at workplace. Huh? Okay, conflict does not always have to be negative. Can you avoid conflict? When two people gather together, we communicate. We are human being. We are social being, right? Huh? We want to have conflict, and conflict is inevitable. We cannot avoid, huh? But we can manage it. Okay, is conflict good or bad? Like you best? Okay, depends. Okay, now when we talk about the process of forming teams, right? We come together, two strangers come together, then what happened? You started to get to know each other. After that, what happened? Share ideas and so on. When we don't agree with the share ideas and so on, there will be storming. After storming, norming, adjourning, right? So during, when does the norming happen? After the storming. So what is storming? Conflict. After conflict, when you started to understand each other, what happened to your relationship? Like that. It's supposed to be more closer, right? You will be able to understand each other better. So that's where you started to perform. Norming, storming, forming, right? So when you are having a storm, then you started to perform. Why? Because you're able to understand each other better. So that is positive side of conflict. But effective MLT have the skill to manage the conflict process and turn disagreement into ideas is the most important thing. So every middle management, you are the frontliner who are going to face a lot of conflict. Why? Why you are prone to have conflict? MLT. So where are you now? Yeah. So where are you in the pyramid? You are sandwiched between top and the subordinates. So you are sandwiched. So you have to answerable to the teachers and also your principal. So you are dealing with a lot of people, right? You spend more time with your principal. You also spend a lot of time with your student and your teachers. So you bound to face a lot of conflict. All right. Okay, now discuss why we need to resolve conflict immediately. Let's do this as a think passion. Think your own, write it down, then share with us, with your group, group member. Okay, we don't spend 15 minutes for this activity. We cut it to 10 minutes. Huh? Okay, done. Okay, time's up. Okay, so I'm going to pass around the mic. You all can share. We will start from this group.
Hi everyone, my name is Farah and I am from WMSKLP. So nervous. Okay, I think that all of us teachers, we need to solve it immediately if we face any conflict because first thing first, we don't want the thing to blow out of proportion. So if it involves other parties, then it will escalate. Second reason, we come here to work. Therefore, we have to focus on our main priority, which is working. So friends are friends, but at the same time, these friends started off as colleagues first. So therefore, maintain that relationship, which is you being professional. Next, what was it? Wait. I remember. Like what I said at the beginning, we want to make sure that things do not get blown out of proportion. So you see, now it is between two parties. Then after that, if you don't solve it immediately, then it will involve other parties to the point that even students might find out about it, which is not good. So that's the reason why we need to solve the conflict immediately and remain professional. Friends are friends, colleagues come first because you are in a working setting environment. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, we just have a short point here. Okay, why we need to resolve conflict immediately? Because we want to work in positive and productive environment. Okay, so no personal issues.
No personal issue.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good.
Hi, everyone. My name is Madan. I'm from WMS BSc. Right. Why we need to resolve conflict immediately? Because we want to prevent the escalation. Because even a small disagreement can quickly grow into a bigger problem if it left unaddressed. So therefore, we must do this immediately because once we prompt the resolutions or the solutions, okay, it will protect the trust and respect between the individuals or the teams. Right. Thank you.
Next, Dave. Jara.
I'm not super. All right. Okay. From our group, we can take the conflict, something like cancer, right? If you don't treat cancer in the earliest stage, it can become bigger and spread, and eventually it will affect the whole performance of the school. So it's better if you prevent or solve it as early as you can. That's it.
Okay, next group. Charmaine.
Hi, I'm from WMS BSc. I'm Shamin. So, why must we resolve the conflict? I think everyone said the very main point, but here one thing is that I want to say is to actually to reduce because conflict, right? They reduce the productivity and teamwork in the school or workplace. So if the school show that the school care for both parties, the school must solve it immediately because it doesn't just affect both parties, and it also might affect the other colleagues. Just like just now, what Mr. Pang shared it create a division between two parties, two gang. So if team A and team B not ngam, so they cannot work together well. So it will reduce the productivity. Thanks.
Thank you. Francis.
Well, a very simple thing. We don't want to waste our time and money. And we want to just fulfill our priority, mission, and vision. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Okay. Hi. It's actually like it's better to solve immediately because it's our own mental health. We won't get stressed. We won't be thinking about this even after go back to home. So it's better to resolve. And if let's say other people get to know this issue, they will might use this to sabotage, to revenge, to manipulate, and things will get worse.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, correct. If you don't resolve conflict, what will happen? It become very much time consuming and energy draining. So sometimes you couldn't sleep well. At the end, you will be start dreaming about your colleagues, your school, your work, which is not good. Which not good. Conflict will lead to stress. Stress lead to depression. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at the okay. All right, then. Okay, as MLT, you must learn to manage conflict immediately. What is the reason? Because if let's say you don't solve the conflict, I put here pile on. Employees not involved in the conflict either pile on or withdraw from the conflict. So what's the meaning of pile on? There's a conflict between Natasha and myself. So now, when there's a conflict, it's only involving 2%. When another person involved started to take side, they said, "Oh, okay, Dr. Kannaki is correct. Natasha is not wrong. Or another 3 people come and supported Natasha and started to go against me. So what is happening now? 2% conflict now become office politics. Become 2 parties conflict. So in your organization, you already have what? Office politics and also opposition party. Correct or not? So sometimes in my previous organization, we will say that we are team A, we are team B. So basically there is a name that we said, oh, we are siding this person and that person. So that will happen if we are not solving the conflict immediately. Just 2% had a personal conflict or conflict related to work, but now become 2 parties conflict. Correct. So that is going to create a lot of problem. Or sometimes what will happen? People started to withdraw from the conflict. That means people say that this is not a very good, conducive working environment. So I wanted to leave from this. So they asked for transfer. They wanted to leave the organization. So the second one is employee takes sides or check out from work entirely. So this is lead to this pylon. And checkout means they just refuse to do their work. So when you go and ask them why you are not completing the work and so on, they said, no, there's a lot of chaotic here. So you go and settle the chaotic before you come and ask whether I'm doing my work or not. So sometimes your employee get very emotional, they throw tantrum at you. You get frustrated. Moral and productivity, a lot of you mentioned, it will reduce due to conflict. Employee work in teams are now divided because of the conflict. Okay, now, unresolved conflict can lead to violent or aggressive situation. Have you seen this? Employee may become injured. It never happened in our school, right? But I have taken, I've seen this in the industry where 2 men punch in front of me. Hot-tempered, can punch. And you don't know what to do at that time. So I have to call them out. This conflict. Simple argument become punching each other. The company may have legal risks associated with violence situation in the workplace. Give me a legal risk. Do you think due to conflict, employee can sue us? Are we opening door for them to sue us, taking risks? During a conflict, sometimes we call the person by name. And in my workplace, this particular employee recorded their argument. then come to my office, because I'm a head of teaching and learning, come to my office. He said, you are neutral party, you listen to this recording. Then I tried to calm her down. Then she said, no, my husband is a lawyer. My husband asked me to go to police and make a report. And we are going to sue you, sue the department. Can happen. So when there's a heated argument due to conflict, we are emotional driven. Sometimes we never realize what we are doing and what we are saying. So unfortunately, we utter something that is we're not supposed to say. So that can be hold against you. Okay. And it will slow down everything. And sometimes it can stop your work. So what are the healthy conflicts? Good conflicts. Disagreement in the meeting. You see the conflict when you have a disagreement in the meeting? Disagreement. But if you think that disagreement and then this been taking place in the work in the meeting, first meeting, second meeting also cannot solve, and then at the end you find that I cannot see you eye to eye. It's already conflict. But end of the day, we are arguing or debating for something good, and then we come out with the new ideas. At the same time, after that, we said, okay, we argue, we had this discussion, debating, because we want to settle a problem. And then after that, it's professional. It's all due to work. Then after that, we become good colleagues. So that is good conflict, healthy conflict. Okay, tension that increase evidence or shed light on growing workplace problem is a good conflict for who? When you see small conflict here and there, it's a symptom of something. And this need to be picked up in a early stage. By who? In the school. Who need to pay attention to all this? You can pick it up, but what you can do? You have to go and report this to someone. To who? Principal? HR. Yeah. HR need to be aware. Because this is OB problem, organizational behavior problem. Okay, now, what is damaging conflict? Name calling. Calling a person by name. I have one in my previous organization. Everybody will call this particular lady Emperor. Emperor is coming. Everybody keep quiet. At the beginning, I don't know who is this emperor. Then they said, how come you don't know the emperor? So that is very not good. Not good. Personal attack. Give me example of personal attack. Have you encountered personal attack? Professional. Regular. Okay, good. Anybody from in your previous organization? Personal attack? No personal attack? All of you are very good. Give me example of personal attack. Cyberbullying? In your Facebook, people write negative comment. Okay, all that are personal attack. Employees become silent, withdrawn, or afraid to speak up. So all of a sudden, this particular employee or teacher very quiet during the meeting. So something is wrong. Gossiping, rumors, lack of mutual respect. When you call for a meeting, people will just walk out from your meeting. So all these are negative, damaging conflict. Yeah. Okay. Now, so much of conflict. I think we are very well versed with that. But how to manage this conflict? Are you familiar with this diagram? Okay, there are 5 ways to manage the conflict. Let's look at number 1, competing. Only one person can win. Is my way or the highway? Okay. So very high assertive, low cooperation. So here is the effective, here is the cooperation. So you can see here, this person is very aggressive person, very assertive person, and he don't want to cooperate. So whatever you put it on the table, he said, no, it's either you listen to me, you follow me, or you exit. The door is open, you're welcome to leave. That is the solution. Okay, number 2 is avoiding. Can we talk about this some other time? These people always think that if I keep quiet, the problem will go away. The conflict will resolve by itself. Is it true? Conflict can resolve by itself? Have you tried that? Depends. Again, time. Time heals your feelings, your sadness, your anger. After sometimes your anger will go away, right? Subset. Not conflict. Conflict will be always there. When Natasha next time see me, but if let's say she don't like me, what Natasha will do? Avoid me, right? So today you avoid me. After 1 month, when you see me also, you are still avoiding me. Correct or not? So there's no such thing. The conflict will resolve by itself. You need to take the initiative to solve it. But this person, what the person will do? The person is very low assertive. That means very timid. And at the same time, has a lot of pride in them. A lot of pride. I shouldn't give away. Shouldn't give way. So I shouldn't say, let go of my pride. So very egoistic. At the same time, very scared to talk or fight. So what if the person will do? Start hiding. Is it good for the person? No. In the long run, you feel that. What do you feel? You were stressed out by the conflict. You feel that people are bullying you. Okay. Okay. Now, before we go to accommodating, what is collaborating? High assertiveness, high cooperation. So you dare to ask the person, okay, come, let's come together and we talk. We want to talk. We wanted to recognize what is the differences, and we wanted to have a mutual win-win situation. Is more of here. It's more of you wanted to collaborate with one another. You want to collaborate. Here, accommodating. Accommodating means here is low assertive, high cooperation. I lost, you win. Yes, I lost, you win. It's always like when the person try to, the other person, if let's say I tell you, okay, all of us must come for Google Classroom. Then you will say that Google Classroom tomorrow is the training, yeah? Then after that, you will say that, can I say no, not to come because I already know Google Classroom. I know how to do the Google Classroom. Then I said, no, this is the decision I already made. You have to come. Then I said, okay, I will come. So what is that? Accommodating. So what is the disadvantage of accommodating? Every time you are giving. In a relationship, when the wife started to give in to the husband, what will happen? Okay, so that is a wrong example. Okay, now. So what happen if let's say husband giving to the wife? What will happen? Appreciate it. See, now coming back. Okay, now she said she appreciated it. That means she's giving in a lot, I guess. Okay, now in a relationship, when you started to give in a lot, what will happen? End of the day, you feel that people are not appreciating you. Not appreciating you. So you feel that you are not being valued in that relationship. So end of the day, you feel that, oh, I'm in a losing end. That is the feeling you're going to get. Okay, now the best will be compromising, but I won't say this is best, because some people will also come and tell me, okay, if let's say we are trying to compromise, you know, what is compromise? You go to pet market, I want to buy ikan tenggiri, yeah. And then the person says 1 kilo is 35 ringgit. Then what I will say, very mahal. Boleh tahu, boleh kurang. The person says, how much you want to give? Then I'll say, 30 ringgit. Oh, that one is cannot. Then he will say that, okay, 33. Then I'll say 32. Okay lah. So you come to midpoint, right? It's a win-win situation. So that is bargaining. So if you are good in bargaining, you can go into here. Compromising. Got it? So in any conflict situation, we can use any of these 5 methods to solve it. Okay, just now, case number 4. How do you all try to solve it? Is it compromising? Sure not. How you used to? What was your style? Accommodating, No, I'm asking who was the person? Which group? That group, right? How? What style you used to come to solve this problem? Are you sure compromise? What was your solution? Get the person together, right? Then if let's say they don't solve the problem, ask them to leave. Is that compromise? think that. It's more of competing. I want you to talk to each other. You are giving the person direction. You better talk to each other. If you don't talk to each other, you cannot work in this school. Okay. Let's watch this video. we stop here. That is the advantages and disadvantages, which I already covered. So if we are going under competitive, that means there's only one winner. So 2% conflict, one winner, the other one is loser. So the loser will feel lousy. The winner feel the world is belong to him or her. So that is the entire thing. Okay, now let's move on. I'm not going to. Okay, we are going to do a case study. There's two cases here. One is sustainability on whole, a challenge in school leadership and collaboration. The other one is poor collaboration in organizing inter-school sport carnival. So this is what we are planning to do this year. We want at least one project, inter-school project. So that is what we're going to give as a KPI to all the school, to the principal. So I've just created this scenario. This scenario is not real. It's a story. Okay. So please read this. So we have how many groups? We have 7 groups, right? We have 7 groups. So 3 groups, maybe we do like this. Here you take first case, scenario 1. On my right, scenario 2. Okay. So now you have to take photo. And you are going to solve this conflict. Identify. This one has a lot of meat in it. That means a lot of issue. Into the case I already injected. It's not longer open. It's a bit close-ended. But you need to come out with a right solution. How you want to convince the principal of that particular school. Okay, taken? Good, Okay, the second case study will be the group here. Okay, now this is a bit challenging because you need to deal with all the WMS school. And you need to help Mr. Daniel to resolve this matter in a profitable manner, in a very conducive manner. So you're going to choose one of the style. So how many style we have learned? 5 style, right? Number 1, competing. Number 2, collaborating. Number 3, avoiding. Number 4, accommodating. That is number 5. Okay. Use one of it. But you cannot simply come to me and tell, oh, we are going to compromise. How you want to compromise? How you want to convince your school to compromise? That is the strategy you're going to use. All right. Can I give you? Can we do it in 20 minutes? Um, hold on. For this case, Mr. Daniel is a teacher belong to your school. So if you are from Ipoh, Mr. Daniel is from Ipoh. If you are Bandar Sri Kofir, Mr. Daniel is from Bandar Sri Kofir Klang. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Over here, Madam Sue is a bit closer. But right at the bottom, there's a Madam Stein. Also Madam Sue. Okay, okay. Then second question.
To be fair, my understanding, you must ensure this program must go on.
Okay. All right. In the end of the day, I don't want to be, I don't want to support your student right. Because your student
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay, you have 5 more minutes. You have 5 more minutes, yeah? You have another 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Okay, you have another 1 more minute. 1 more minute. You can complete the last sentence. Complete the last sentence. Not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. A hit. Good. Practice student. Uh, correct. Okay, time's up. Time's up. Okay, if you all want to stick, go ahead. Okay, settle down. Go back to your place, settle down. Let's start the presentation. Okay. My hands is up. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's look at case study 1. What is the issue? To the group seated to my left. What's the issue? The science teacher wanted to organize a science fair. And it was approved by the principal or not? No, it wasn't approved. Why? Why the principal rejected? 3 reasons. What's the first reason, Duncan? Okay, budget, no budget. Ah. Okay. So, yeah, can start, can start. Okay.
I need this.
Yeah, you need that. Okay, so that is the three, hold on, hold on. That's the 3 issues, the conflict, huh? And Duncan, what was your reply to your principal when a budget constraint?
Oh, budget constraint.
What you told your principal in this case? Assume you are the
We have external resource.
so you
We have
tried out
sponsors itself.
but despite that, your principal
Still reject.
reject. Reject.
But we will, yeah,
Uh.
what our group will say, we will
Okay.
compromise
Uh.
with our principal itself.
Uh-huh.
We will go for the compromising
Uh.
and explain further how the external resources would actually help the proposal itself. Then with that, since she actually, sorry, the principal has the principal has actually highlighted the safety. We will go live streaming, virtual style.
and
So the
anyone
science
can.
project will be live,
That's
virtual.
correct.
Okay, good.
And with that itself,
Ah.
regarding about the timing, we will actually propose another date, no? After the assessment. Short and simple, right? Okay. That is all from our side.
So this is compromising.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Ah.
Okay.
So who are your stakeholder in this scenario?
Students,
Uh-huh.
parents,
Uh-huh.
visitors,
Uh-huh.
and the school.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Good.
Mm.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay. From here, what is your solution? First group.
Hello, good evening. I'm Mohana from WMS KLP. Okay, the first step is collaboration. So we have to talk to, I have to convince, okay, my principal, Madam Presidia. So I'll listen to all the concerns from Madam, okay, about the budget, about the safety, okay, and then I will ask a suggestion and I'll give suggestion to execute this program in a smaller or internal within the school, okay, like pilot run. And I'll showcase some evidence of a success story about the program that I'm going to run. And also suggest that we, since it's like clashing with our academy, so I'll suggest to do it during post-exam active as a post-exam activity. Okay, and also, okay, I'll tell Madam about the benefit if I promote this activity in school. Okay, the promotion, the increase of popularity, the recognition, and the boosting standard. If okay, I run it okay more wide in a bigger scale, upscale. Okay, and uh, as for budget, okay, we will look. I'll look for, or we, the STEM department, will look for own initiative. Okay, to look for sponsorship. Okay, and the second step is I'll inform. I mean, like I'll tell Madam. Okay, try to brainwash Madam.
So from collaboration, you will go to competing.
Competing, and brainwash Madam saying that okay, if I suggest that to do it as an international inter-school competition among Wesley, okay, and also okay, involves this world-renowned eco-environmental organizations such as WWF Eco School Program, okay, and support marketing effort. So I can bring all this promotion, increase popularity, recognition inside, okay, this program to make our school.
So who is your stakeholder again?
Our parents, students, and also school. Yeah, and so also the eco-environmental organization. So I think Madam will agree.
Okay.
Thank you.
Will you agree? Okay, the last group. Is it last group? No, second group. Second group. Second. Saramban Evan, right?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this one. We're choosing to compromising because remember people, we're very warm, welcoming. We love to everything. We love to discuss, discuss, and discuss. Okay, so we only chose one method, which is compromising together with the principal. So everything also comes from her. Firstly, set story, principal rejected first proposal. MS, Madam Sue, come back stronger. She improvised the second proposal. She mentioned about the budget. Of course, we look for the sponsorship. Okay, and then we are going to fix the entrance tickets for some amount of fee where the parents will come back with a lucky draw gift. All right, after that, we try to improvise the safety issue. We try to make sure it's a very restricted, limited to parents only. You know, open it to public first because it's considered a pilot project accidentally. Then a QR or via invitations only. And of course, we involve Rayla. because they are volunteer and regular to help. Okay. Timing, we reschedule after the assessments. Of course, we can fix to Saturday. It's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. All right. And because of this proposal, at first, it was so difficult for her to say yes. Okay. And of course, another negotiation. This one also we come back a little bit stronger because we come up with a very strong support team. Okay, with the students, student leaders, and even non-STEM teachers together to be in the ground. And we focus on well-structured presentations in front of her until she's like, oh my God, our students are so talented. My God, you couldn't miss this. And because of that, at last, she's agreed. Thank you.
Madam Rachel, did you agree?
Madam Rachel?
Okay, okay. Ah.
Okay, actually, Mr. Duncan already helped us to answer our case study. So our group is same like Mr. Duncan group. So thank you, Mr. Duncan, for the answer. And that's all for our.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now
Okay,
let's.
sorry. Okay, add on. If the proposal is rejected again by the principal, so again, we go for the plan B is accommodating lah. So let Mr. Chung do their way lah. Then we follow. That's it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now before we go to case study number 2, just now when I was asking you stakeholders, so of course the principal is the stakeholder, the teachers are stakeholders, student, parents, and over here you will mention the environmental organization is also stakeholder. If you're going to bring the person there in. And then in this case, I just injected here, external visitors are coming in and then you wanted to have enhance the school reputation for promoting green initiative, right? So I think this group got it. They said marketing support, but you didn't mention them as your stakeholder. Always think beyond our academic division. Who is our support? Other division that you can collaborate with. So we are academician. So we are academic division. So what other divisions are there available in our school? HR, marketing, finance, who else? Facilities, IT, all this. So how you can leverage with them? So since this project is going to promote the reputation, enhance the reputation of your school, what you can do? You don't have budget, but marketing has budget, right? So can you partner with your marketing? So yeah, so that is what we call as collaboration, 50-50. So always be creative. Remember the first ice break game we played? Be creative. Think beyond. Think out of the box. Okay? Yeah? Okay.
Just add up. Remember, just I say, don't collaborate with money. Have the same interest.
Yes.
Right, be it internal or external. Right, then you can work together.
So create a win-win situation. Then of course, your principal will say yes. Got it? Okay, now let's go to case study 2. Where's the mic? Okay.
Hello. Hello. Ours is case study 2. So the problem statement about this Mr. Daniel, I think he planned the event without consulting other school. That's why get poor collaboration in organizing the inter-school sport carnival. So the stakeholder are all the principal, sport HOD or VP Coco and all the teachers. So our solution, we use the collaborating approach. First, step, open and respectful communication, okay, with all the schools. And then we will have the initial open line door. And then we will co-create the plan and share leadership and form a community. I think clear enough lah, huh,
Yeah.
for
Who
our
are your stakeholders?
all principal,
Uh-huh.
VP Coco or HOD of sport
Uh-huh.
and all the teachers,
All the teachers from your school and
all the school.
all the
All the
school.
schools,
Ah,
yeah.
all the school. Okay. So who you need to engage with?
Nah, the stakeholder lah. The stakeholder.
The stakeholder, but who you will start from?
We'll start from open and respectful communication.
Yeah.
First.
So who do you communicate with first?
The principal first.
Principal first.
All the principal first. Okay, go to principal first.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Second group.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a very clear problem. He did not consult.
Yes.
So it's a very clear problem. Maybe he's ambitious. So what we think is we have to help Mr. Daniel because it's a good program for WMS. I think the one school that replied positive is WMSKL because uh, they are the champion, so they will definitely reply positively. Okay, now I think we go in hierarchy. We have to consult my school principal first because Mr. Daniel have to consult the school principal before going to other school principals. By going to the principal, it is much more easier for him to conduct the games. Then he should collaborate with the sports sex because with the sports secretary, it is much more easier to come up with the conclusion, the date, the time, venue, and also the fund. Because at the end of the day, we need fund. We don't have the money, we cannot organize the game or the tournament. So the stakeholders, we put here MCOE, principals, all WMS principal, all WMS sports secretary. Why we include the MCOE? Because they're going to be the guest of honor. So we want them to also involve and also they can fund us.
Okay.
Well, we will get MCKL as our venue. So it will be, so collaborating, compromising is the solution because it's for the benefit of the school and for the student. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. I think I will just add on some points here. I think the scenario here is Mr. Daniel actually gave this proposal to the principal and he approved it. The thing is that I think he was hoping that the other schools would collaborate, but then he failed.
Yeah.
So here we would advise Mr. Daniel to use the compromising techniques where he will have to send a letter to all other principals from other schools and have a team to organize this have some shared ideas on how they can carry out this event, and also get some feedbacks from the schools who did not give any positive outcomes. Why? What is the reason, and what is the underlying issues and all? So from there, they can work out on maybe setting a new date where everyone can get involved, or maybe not even to have a big program, but to have a small, like a friendly match or something. Because I think to have a big transport like bus coming, getting organized from Ipoh or places like Seremban like that, let's say that Klang, we are organizing the game, and for y'all to come here all the way, it needs a lot of preparation. So a van will do. So we just bring 2 vans and have a friendly match and think about what we can do further in a bigger. I think that.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Okay, so over here, the problem is not being communicated well. I think the rest of the school doesn't know the objective, right? Suddenly they're receiving a letter inviting. So the best method solution for here is collaborative. So you need to collaborate with another school. So whenever you do inter-campus and inter-school or inter-division project, collaboration is very, very important. That is the best to avoid any conflict. So you have to form a committee, need to have representative from each school. And here, in this case, it must be the COCO. COCO teacher, the secretaries, the head of department, they have to come together. And of course, it need to be endorsed by the principal. So these are the groundwork need to do. So Nancy, thank you. You brought it up. Yeah, Daniel have to find out why they are rejecting. Then from there, you have to work in a collaborative manner. Okay, so that's the best solution for this scenario. Okay, now the last bit. How many of you have do your project using RACI? Okay, RACI is another tool that I want you to master. Beside these 5 conflict management tools, you need to master this. But this is a very big, normally I will run this training, RACI, 1-day training. But I'm just taking one slide and putting here and giving to you. Okay, now RACI stand for responsible, accountable, consulted, informed. So what's the meaning of responsible? The person who is doing this particular task is the doer. Is a person complete a particular process, step, or lead the people who do. Remember, when you're doing a big project, the project need to be scaled down to phases, bite-sized tasks. And each task will be headed by someone. And that person is the doer or the person responsible for that particular task. So you need to identify. It's not I'm the head of or the project manager. I'm going to do everything. You can't. So you need to delegate. You need to learn to delegate the task. And when you give the task to Eva, for example, then Eva is the doer for that particular task and she is going to lead. And she is going to get her people, her teacher to do that thing. And the position working on the activity and responsible for the implementation. Next time when I wanted any feedback for this particular task, who do I look for? I go for Eva. So that is responsible. So responsibility level determined by the individual with the A. That means accountable. In any project, if it's a small project also, if you are doing within your organization, within your school, even though it's a small project, in order to avoid conflict, you can use RACI. So you need to have a person who is heading the project. So that person is accountable. So the buck stop here. Person who will held accountable by top management for the implementation. So this person has the authority to say yes or no. So who that person will be? Is it the principal or is it you, the project manager? You need to decide. And always remember, for one project need to have only one accountable person. So whose head will be on the chopping board if anything goes wrong? Accountable. Okay, now consulted. This person is in the loop, in the project, in the loop. This person whose advice is sought before the final decision is made or implementation take place. So this person need to be consulted, but this person no need to do anything. So he's an advisor. Huh? Got it? So the advisor can be your principal. Because the principal can give you ideas. Or the advisor can be someone from external. When you're doing any project. And then there's another person, very important, we call them involved. This person always need to be kept in the picture. It can be MCOE, Mr. Lim, myself. We need to know what is happening in your school. So all you have to do is you can CC us. And we don't come and interfere, but we know what is happening at the ground. So inform after only one-way communication. Correct. So you don't expect us to come and interfere. So we need to have these 4 pillars. This is what we call as RACI. Yeah? Okay. So that is Racy's chart. I have the sample in, we don't do the activity now, we don't have much time. So, but anyway, we'll give you the Excel template. If you want the soft copy, I can give it to you. When you put it a task, for example, when we want to do the science project, so who going to do the virtual? If let's say Duncan proposed virtual, right? So which platform? Who going to create if it's a Zoom virtual platform or whatever platform, so what is the time and so on? So one person. So that is a responsible and accountable. So by doing that, you can see Duncan, if let's say Duncan doing a lot of tasks, Duncan will be appearing everywhere. So you will know that by looking at one glance in that Excel chart, oh, we are overloading Duncan. Got it? And then there will be one person just doing only one task. Then you can go back and then redistribute the task. So this is very, very useful. So I just, due to time constraint, I just going to share. We will give you the hard copy, the soft copy. I will email to the principal. Try to use that, especially now we are embarking on inter school projects and so on. So it will be good. Whenever I do symposium, big project, that is what I will always use. So that will make our life very easy and able to manage our tasks effectively. Okay. Now, I will conclude with this, a bit of reflection. You don't need to give answer. You can go back and reflect on this. How can I manage conflict within my team by anchoring my decision more firmly in my organizational values? This is something that I want you to reflect. This is your take-home point. So we learn about discernment. We learn about discipline. We also learn about the 3E, effective decision and ethical decision. So how are you going to use all these in your everyday decision making? When you are making decision with your student, in your class, outside of class, when you're doing your daily tasks. And then write down one personal and one organizational commitment. So what is your career growth? Where are you heading? So just now, earlier, I don't know how many of you still remember, Mr. Pang asked, middle management, are you going to be there forever? Where you want to be in the next 5 years down the road? Are you going to be the VP? Are you going to be the senior leader? So you ask yourself, so where is your commitment, your personal commitment, your career growth? At the same time, what is your one organizational commitment? So you need to be committed to the organization. I talk about sense of belonging. I talk about organizational attachment. So that is my area of expertise. I do a lot of research publication on that. So this is very important. If you want to stay in a particular organization, want to grow, you need to have that commitment. Okay. So always remember, discernment is a lifelong practice rooted in the value and wisdom. All right. With this, thank you. You have any question? Otherwise, God bless. Have a safe journey. Okay. There's a evaluation, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, please scan this, all of you. You have to do with this. Okay, after this, we can take a group photo, yeah?